I'm not. I'm trying to make sure he's the best player he can possibly be. But yes, I would run the fade if possible, money or not. I really don't care. It's not about me.
Players.
It's not about us. It's about them. It's about the real top tier grand finals players. No complaints. No shills, no frills, no coconuts, no butts, no fuss. They make it here because they're the best. Both these players, by the way, have everything in the world to prove. Everything under the sun in this first of 3 of grand finals. Atlas Sama versus Moose. Winner takes all.
Beautiful. This is an absolutely beautiful run from Moose so far. He has been chopping up every other top contender here with the losers run. And he's been running this Yama matchup a lot, which I have to say, as a Mayuri myself, I hate this matchup. But Moose has been cooking with it, so I mean, you know, he knows his goat over here because he has been doing very well so far. However, he's going to need to do it against Atlas here, who has been absolutely throttling the entire tournament, not dropping a single set so far. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Dog has been keeping on fire, has been on fire the whole tournament, literally no pun intended, because, well, he's the Yamaji that's been giving a lot of people problems, and he doesn't even switch characters that often. The only thing that switches is his brain cells, because bro is smart. He pulls up the galactic brain read when you least expect him to. Late game, you're going to see it a lot. And he does it with a character with horrendous movement speed, which is even more impressive. All your lies on is that heavy toe, which gets him punished. I can't believe Moose won that challenge. But with Atlas, he needs to make sure he's the one who double eliminates Moose, because that will be the story. But Moose has to win 2 first of 3 sets, big damage, no kill.
Not going for that here. Like you said, Yama is a very linear character in terms of his options. He has one really good neutral option with that tilt that can kind of bypass a lot, but he has no dash, or no held dash. So what he ends up doing in neutral is usually a lot of the same over and over. However, Atlas, very smart player here. He plays his resource game very, very well. He has very tight pressure here, as we're seeing with the flash step, reading the mash here. He is absolutely dominating so far. He was playing so well.
1-2 step in a box, get jiggy. He just lined up that perfect flash step, running right into a light. Because when you fight Yamaji and you see a dash, you think it's easy pickings, because bro won't have any other options. If you're lucky, you could get a punish off. He won't block in time. It didn't happen in that scenario because, well, reflexive mash flash step. Atlas Sama knows that people will try to take advantage of his weaknesses, so he has options to cover all of it. Oh! Atlas is smart.
Absolutely weird, interesting play here. I guess he's trying to stall back for his reverse. This is an interesting play versus Mario. He's playing insanely patient neutral heal. This is the Bleach I know some Rebirth of backstep, but it didn't work out because he ran right into the Nemu anyway. And now we're getting a fat Mayuri chunk here with the high poison and the Nemu.
Thank you, Dotto. You brought Daddy closer to a soul break. He's gonna have to work twice as hard, but he's nowhere close to sublimation. But he does get sublimated on. Nah. Yamaji's far from it, but that's 4 stocks, 5 to go once he reaches that state. And with that, yet again, I remind you forever that bro will not need to soul break. Forever, ever, ever. And what I loved from the early game and Moose's patience was Atlas's overheat went down so much, but when he started going in, look, it's right back up.
Threw it right back up now. He can't get that greedy with the tilts anymore, which gives Moose a good advantage for neutral, and he's using it to take this. Oh, wait, he just barely didn't get the 5 here because the sublimation just barely didn't go up there. That's really, really bad because now Moose is going to need to soul break. Oh, no.
Yeah. It does do something funky. Oh, yeah, it's nowhere close. Whereas sublimation will just flow right into the state in the cinematic, but it just didn't happen there. Thank God for Atlas. He has just narrowly survived this. He could take game 1 if he just makes sure that Moose does not get back into this. Wow, with the starting light, his confidence will build off of this. Don't give Moose confidence, he will never let it go.
It's going to be very tricky for Moose here. However, Mayuri, just like Yama, as we're about to see, is a character known for the robbery with the insanely high damage. Basically, like in 2 hits, like instantly taking Atlas all the way down to under 30% here, blocking the DP.
Oh, that's up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, still my turn, says Atlas Ama. Going in with the damage. Weird time the blue. He could have done it after, but he was probably afraid of the Kiko. Understandable moves. Maybe a perfect flash step in the near future. Because he's not close to sublimation, which is what Atlas is stalling for. He's so close. Dash up 6. He's an overheat. Will he blow it off? He won't have the time.
There it is.
Hello. You bet it all and you lost it all. Moose is one step closer in this first of 3 to get his reset.
Shout out the interaction still being on, but for the stream. But that was a really dominant game from Moose there. He played that he played that insanely well, resource-wise. Again, I'm surprised though, especially offensively, because again, he barely missed out on taking that 5 there, but he did. Shout out the contribution from Mike. Also, he feels bad after that sell. He's trying to make up for it. He's given more to the pot. Maybe he's trying to, yeah, that dono there, Mike, with the $1, a little over $1. He's trying to bring
Rock
it up
and
to
Toad.
1,000.
Can't get distracted. Grand finals.
We're right back in here.
He's got to make it in the future. I know what he's trying to do. What you should be worrying about is, what does Moose try to do to get back into this? Because, well, he was playing perfectly in the early game, but like, no, not with Moose, but rather with Atlas. You see, now he got me distracted. He got me mixing up people. Ah! Atlas! I don't think it changes much, honestly, but what do you think, though?
I think he has to switch it up a bit here, because again, what's happening right now is that despite that, that kind of unfortunate happening with the sub here, he's getting, right now we're seeing it again. His fire gauge is too high here, but he might get it lower down here. Again, on a macro game standpoint, I think Atlas is going to need to manage his fire a bit better, because even at the end of that game, we saw he got into burnout. And a lot of times he's getting a little too high on the fire gauge using these SIGs and flash attacks, and it's meaning that he can't use that tilt for neutral later, which is leading to him getting steamrolled later in the game. But right now, it's looking pretty even. Good chunk from Moose here.
Fire prevention was definitely what Atlas needs to do. Great recovery, bro. And yeah, SIGs and heavies will build up the gauge, but the best thing you do is land lights and make it go down significantly. Landing a full string will probably do like 25 to 30 gone, and then he can restart his pressure. But that's what Moose is getting his punishes on. Great recovery. Still my turn. He chased him down. This is why it's so terrifying to fight Atlas in every stage of a game.
No, despite that linear pressure that Yama has, he doesn't have too many options on offense, but they're horrifying because you have that tilt, the choo-choo to catch backdashes, to catch a lot of button presses as well. And then you have that very large forward step to come in for the grab mix. He's a very scary character to fight despite those limited options he has. And there he goes with the Evo.
First Bakukai, or rather this is still a Shikai. No spoilers yet. Rujinjaka! The heat has been turned up. Oh, you know that.
I don't know.
He'll definitely be here in the sequel. They have to capitalize with the money. Like, y'all should be donating money to Maturino. Can we get $700? Please. $700, please. Yes, thank you. I'm sure y'all got enough. We just need like a good 25 and some change. 26. Counter Bankai from Moose. He wants to win all that money.
And here it is. The Nemu damage evening things up again. However, Moose didn't have that much poison gauge, so he's not getting as big a reward out here. And Atlas is back with the mix, with the tilt pressure.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he's blowing that fire gauge, and this is what Yama does. We're back, we're back.
Oh, bro, is feeling like the one looking to take back a game 2 and put a 1 next to his name, that being Atlas. But I will thank Magesito for donating $1 to the Maturino to bring us to 25. Thank you very much. But speaking of 5, no, it's -1, it's 4. Did he reach sublimation?
Or did not, no.
Okay, so that's
I'm close. Not quite, not quite.
Oh, he's way off from it.
Yeah, not quite yet. That would be very weird if he did, actually. That would change up the game state a lot. But you don't usually see that very often with Yama, because again, it takes a very long time for him to charge that.
That means he'll need a nerf.
But he's
big dono. We'll get into that later. Lock in real quick. Rose, with the space that he's giving up, do you think that Moose is letting Atlas take advantage of the neutral because he's giving him too much space?
I don't know. Again, the fire gauge is a little high right now. Again, this is the thing. Atlas throwing out these SIGs to probably try to get a flash step punish, but not quite, because now he thinks the tilt as often. Oh, hold on. Moose is in here. He's about to get sublimation. There it is. And he's got Nemu online, so you know what might happen. This is the scary position. Oh my god, wait a minute. He won't even need to use the Nemu because the burnout is back here. Atlas
Chain reverse. He needs to blow it off with 100. With that bursted. I think. No, he won't even blow it off because he's a. Man. Okay, so let's leave it till next stock. That's why I'm kind of pissed off. It's doable. He'll be 2 touched. Well, there's 1. 5 down, 4 to go. But he just needs to stall enough for sublimation, which he's definitely going to get with this big chunk that Moose is basically handing him. But how does he handle this final round? This is basically a 3-round game between them. But we've seen Moose bringing back from the brink of death, from the jaws of the tooth. Stab him.
Absolutely. This is what Mayuri's known for. This is okay, look at that max poison. Nemu online. Here it is. We're gonna see the nuclear Mayuri damage here, bringing Atlas immediately without needing to use reverse all the way to that 1 more HP. So if Moose does manage to wait long enough to get yellow, he will be. Oh no, he was not able to stall long enough. That's that.
The 1 to put a 1 on the board in game 2. The Dutch Destroyer catching up. Looking to put an end to honestly Moose's own Cinderella story in Grand Finals. You know what, Moose? For this run that you made, I will give you a princess name by the time it's over, if you've earned it. I don't wonder who's left. Who really encapsulates Moose as a princess? Because, well, all of y'all are having godlike Cinderella stories that I haven't even seen in any other anime game. I have not seen in any other esport. I have not seen in any other game, period, than what Bleach has been handing y'all. No counter picks necessary. You will get a princess name by the end of it, trust. All right, read off the donuts right. Toad, look at the money that just got donated.
Oh my god! What, we got an explosion here,
off.
and now we're finally back up. Hold on, I need to open the match right now. Hold on, I'm a fraud.
Keep it, rush, speed run.
I'm trying as slow as
Yep.
There we go. Oh my
Game
god,
3.
we got 2 here. We got from we got a lot here. We got Negasito early with the $1, and now we have Vermince and Mike Hollow with a 50 and 20 respectively to bring us up to 745. And now we're here with the biggest pot we've had for a Bleach Rebirth of Souls tournament. You absolutely love to see it. Oh my god, the damage.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Thank you so much for the money that you've been donating. I love that you're showing the cash out to here in Bleach Rebirth of Souls, all over Mints. We love y'all, and each and every one of you who has claim codes and donated money forever and ever always. Because you know, all you have to do is log in and claim a code for that, but y'all are literally throwing the money out of your credit and debit that y'all have worked for, and y'all are giving back to the community. So thank you so much. So one time for the one time. Can we get $800? Let's see how long this can go on.
That would be beautiful. And again, remember, if you want those the other people in top 8 at that bottom there to get a little bit of that pot, you want to distribute it a little more evenly. If we could get it to 1,000, you know, hey, if we could,
baby steps.
Some crazy we'd have that total payout. Yeah, maybe.
Oh my god, it worked! I love you! Where have you been all our lives, Toad? Now don't look. You get distracted again. Focus on this though, because the bright side, Atlas is winning the early game.
He is. For those who might have noticed, very early on, Atlas got an absolutely huge damage combo here that immediately put Moose super low here. So no matter what, Moose has to work his way back up here with the damage, which he did successfully. He was winning neutral, he was dominating, and he got that Evo first. Beautiful.
What you're right about in the match Reno is, well, yet again, the most prize pool we've had in a Bleach tournament ever. $800 is now the record. But the record currently is with always. It seems like Moose is reaching evolution, but actually Atlas has won it in the early game. For game 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken, because, well, he was losing to Moose heavily, so it just let him get his Bankai, his Shikai like the first. So he's throwing out the SIGs.
Here it is, I was about to say.
Grabbed by Nemu. Yeah, I was afraid too. There was enough space for him to pull it off.
Really big for him. Here it is. Oh, this is such a good spot for Moose now because he robbed Atlas of that extra fighting spirit gauge. So now he's not going to be able to get into sub as quickly to take those 5 late game. This is looking really good for Moose. This is what his game plan is kind of aimed at doing, where again, Moose, this is a very different way from how I play Mayuri, where I usually stall at the beginning of the game, but Moose goes in hard with the damage early in order to try to take those stocks before the enemy can pop Evo, especially in the Yama matchup. And it's working here. He got that, and now he has a really good lead. Whoa, well.
Moose is packed with steel cherries for a reason, because whenever he sees space, he will take it. But however, there goes 4. 5 to go. Sublimation will be on deck in the near future. I'm not even guessing that. I am saying that for show. Even though, well, Moose cannot kill him again because Atlas will immediately lose. Atlas cannot afford to lose any more lives. This is basically death percent. But all he owns, perfect flash step. That's losing. All Atlas needs to do is white now and hope he survives long enough to get blue later. Or he could blue with the current reverse he has to burst out, and then it'll be done so.
Atlas has a few ways. Yeah, he's going to do... I was going to say, he could also try to just get the damage in with the flash steps and combos and then try to white later right when he needs it. Because right now he is going to be caught with his pants down a little bit because he's going to have no reverse gauge. Moose with absolutely fat resources. Max poison. Nemu going to be online in 4 SP meter and all of that reverse.
Hey, adaptation. Moose really hit him with the fool me one time. Shame on you. Fool me twice, put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, forget the peace sign, perfect flash step, and he rains on you. Wow, there goes 50. Oh, that's a punish. Thank you, Nemu.
Play that beautifully. This should be it.
Yellow, optimal, poison, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
Wow. Beautiful. He played that super. That was a dominant game from Moose. Also going for that saucy little sig extension there. You love to see it. So it's a little tricky. I'm surprised he always goes for those because, again, you need a bit of special kind of spacing and timing there. But he got it for the little bit of sauce. Absolutely. Dominant game to bring back the lead here, 2-1. Beautiful.
Hey, yo. So the first thing I said when I first saw Moose was, wow, he plays Mayuri. And then I said, yo, I know an optimal combo Mayuri that he pulls off with the extra poison damage. Like, oh, you could do that route. But what he does is he normally pulls off that fancy combo in the late game. He did it early. He did it to start. But I was like, I'm surprised he's not doing it to kill. And look what he just did. It guarantees it. Reset point. He's a step away from going to another 1st to 5. He'll push us off schedule, but honestly, he deserves it. And his Cinderella story, well, that belongs to Sudrops. I'll come up with a princess, I promise. His princess story will come to a beautiful and resounding happily ever after, and proves why he really is your GOAT. Maybe you Bleach players are onto something with this Moose guy. I see the vision because it had never been more clear. I am mad that Atlas isn't going to take him to the limit to bring out Yorichi, but no Yorichi.
Yorichi Yama?
Real quick, yeah, sorry, but real quick, I just shout out this quick. Void04, thank you so much for the $55 donation to bring us to around $800. I see you got the wifey in the profile picture. Hey, Soyphone. I missed you when you were popping off in the kickoff tournament with Hilly Asters. Those were great times. It just shows how many characters can shine in this game, you know?
That's true, actually. We've had a few characters, like you mentioned before, who have stuck it out throughout these different metas. You got the Bankai. I mean, to be fair, Bankai actually did get nerfed too, but Yama, Holly. Then again, most of them have not been in that like very top echelon consistently. We've seen a lot of different characters here. Each patch, you could say a lot about Bleach's balance, about how these patches do some awesome things, but it has shaken things up a lot. We've seen a lot of different metas with a few different characters shaking it up here, and because now we got Mayuri here. We got Mayuri in our grand finals, which I love to see. And again, it's different. It's that we're seeing things being shaken up here.
Yeah, we'll never see the same matchup twice every day. People think it will be Dungite mirrors every day. People think it will be Gogeta versus Gogeta in another quote-unquote cash grab. Get that out the way. People thought it would be Akaza versus Susahaba, which we're probably going to see in the next game that we got up, guaranteed. I call it now. But not in this game. Everything, every character under the sun, Great White from Moose, and the punish on the flash step. His brain is going in overdrive.
Didn't quite get that refund, but he's still about to get Evo here, so you know what's about to happen.
Punish.
We're about to get that Evo. Oh!
I didn't mean you, Atlas!
Oh my god,
but it worked. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. With that, well, Evolution reached this time for Moose. Atlas has to play the prevention game, but he actually goes gung-ho with every tilt.
I don't know if Moose is going to be able to get this kill pre-Evo this time because Atlas is just in there with the pressure. Oh my god.
He's undoing his own strategies used against him. And the thing is, if he raw flash step, no OS necessary, he still would have got caught. And he gets caught on the backdash straight up. Signature stuff. The moves are all with Atlas Yamaji, all with Atlas Sama. So scrambling got me scrambling in the head, bro. He's just so unpredictable.
there is a bit of a situation here. Atlas was absolutely going in on the offense after he got that SP2. He was trying to make use of that fire gauge not going down. However, this meant that he took 3 here. So late game, he's going to have to put in a bit more work than usual. We've been seeing a lot of 4-5 from Yama throughout this tournament. However, because he took that 3, because he was going all in on offense, he's going to have to get this soul break here. He's going to have to work a little bit harder for his damage late game. So we'll see how it pans out.
Needs to make sure he lands big money or his tournament life will be eviscerated.
Oh no, he set himself on fire again!
He's an overheat and he has no way to escape this because he has no meter. So this is working all for Moose. Doesn't empty it because he doesn't care. He can just white reverse and farm for sublimation. Moose, you're so smart.
No.
This is an optimal stall.
This is exactly how I needed to play this. This was looking so dominant for Atlas, but oh my god! He steps on fire again. It won't matter this time, but this is a great example of, again, you need to go in on offense at the right times in this game. You can't be careless, because now this isn't looking so good for Atlas. Oh no. This is
with his life on 1 HP, with a singular pulse, he could throw out all the heavies and cities in the world and would not care. The only person who had to do him dirty with this kill was Moose, which he did off of a punish. Atlas went a little too crazy. Now he can fan the flames, simmer down, put some water over it. No flammable gas or else he'll explode again and Moose will reset the bracket, which I'll explain later.
This is such a high octane game because Moose has, again, he has all his meter online here. If he waits to get the yellow, then he could. Nope, he's not. He's just going for the raw damage right now. The Nemu damage max poison bomb to put Atlas under half HP in 1 hit. This is what Myra is known for here.
One more touch is the key from the man from the UAE. This boy can do it, kid. How do you land this? Blocks the heavy tail, but he challenges it. Not this time, honey. A lot of work needs to be done for Atlas. He's not close to sublimation, so he definitely doesn't need to white reverse because he knows one more touch will do him in. Wants to prevent the reset. Shiranui fire. Oh! No! You got it. Doesn't throw the poison cloud. He can kill.
That's
yep.
Enough.
Blue. Oh, Kikon actually lost to it. Oh, caught on the backdash. Sublimation online.
Still online here. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, this is actually still a 1-hit game on both sides.
Oh, got it. You know what I was about to say? He could actually do one more reset to kill. Oh, didn't land. He could go into overheat and not care because he's good as dead anyway. Atlas Sama ties it. Final game in Grand Finals. Either reset for Moose or Atlas wins Ultimate Burst 2025. Are you not entertained, fam?
Oh, that was a crazy game. That could have won either. Oh my god, this is an insane set we've gone on here. It's 2-2. Some of these games have been very close. The momentum has been shifting like crazy, going back and forth, where we went from a very, very good dominant game from Moose, and now we're back here with Atlas absolutely cooking it up in the late game. This is a crazy set. This is not a set where you're seeing that your timeouts. This is not a set where it's very dominant either way in the matchup. This is very close games, very close set here. This could go either way. I don't know. This
yeah, it really could. In this first of 3 set, Grand Finals going down to the wire for good reason. I mean, these high octane players just do what they do. Oh, Tears back. I'm not mad at it, so he really wants this reset. Yes, it's the last minute switch up. Moose wants to win. His literal tournament life is on the line against Atlas. Because remember, y'all, this is double elimination, and Atlas has not lost a single set because he made it all the way through in the winner's bracket. He won that golden ticket in winners finals to make it here, which means Moose has to beat him in this first of 3, and then the actual final first of 3, because they're both in losers bracket, to find out who leaves a champion. Do we have predictions? Because we have the money up, and I gotta say this for the one more time. Maturino, can we get $900? That's up to you.
Let's see. I'm a little surprised by this switch up because now again it was going close. I thought the Moose was going to try to go for the adaptation with the Mayuri, but he's switching it up. He caved. We're seeing another one of the Ruin Quintet back at it again here with the Hallibell, and I mean so far it's working well. This is absolute domination station right now.
Bro has not left it, and I don't think it ever will. Train's still locked, lights are still hitting, resets are still doing the damage, and Atlas is losing the early game because he's not sure how to readapt toward a tier Hallibell. This Espada is just coming to cook and the orange juice meter has not lowered, sheesh. It's going to be
Wow.
comeback stocks for Yamamoto. And he's not even close to evolution either. That awakening bar is not building. Tier reset first, and he was losing.
That was one of the most dominant early games we've seen so far. That was absolutely brutal. And he's still in there. Wow, he's about to take this 4. He's almost there. He's not even been touched pretty much. This is absolute domination. The switch up, really
moves.
panning out for Moose here.
Damn, I love a shorty who knows how to make the first move. Moves with the commitment on the heavy. Works so well, and I don't think he even cares on getting double soul break. Because there's no revive he has to worry about. All he has to worry about is comeback Atlas-sama burst out of that whiff throw just to get Ryujin Jaka now. Wow. So 3 and 6 or 6 and 3? Nah. 3 and 6, 4 and 5. No, 4 and 5. Hey.
This is an absolutely insane lead here for Moose. He's barely taken any damage. He has a bit of gauge. He has a bit of resources. Okay, he's not falling for it this time. I was about to say he was patient.
Too much battle tech. Let's keep it patient. Somebody will swing eventually, and I'm surprised it's Yama. Normally expects why reverse perfection. Moose
once
flinched
again,
because he
Atlas.
got caught in his stun. Like he's just
too high on the
expecting
player.
Moose to make mistakes, but Moose isn't really one to do that.
No, it seems like Moose is trying to adapt here because, again, we're seeing a pattern here. Atlas getting really high on that flame gauge, not having that tilt online, so he has to thug it out with the dash attack to try to get in here. But so far, it's working out for him because, speaking of the flame gauge, got it all the way down. The SP1 damage and combos in here again, helping to even it out a little bit. The Yama damage.
I love it.
Second here. Okay, with the Sig. Is this going to be it? Yep, and just like that, this is basically a lead for Atlas. Once again, just because someone's dominating early game does not mean it's going to stay that way, because Atlas is totally back in this.
Domination just got flipped on his head thanks to the evolution comeback mechanic. And look how close he is to sublimation as well, that being Atlas. Bro is toying with it, talking to it, making sure it answers the call when it needs it to, and it will now. That means no soul break necessary. Big, absolute filthy damage. That juicy. 50% gone, leading to 60. Will this be over here?
Moose has to lock in. This is for all the marbles, but he has a lot of resources. He can make something happen. Okay, the grab tech. He's looking scary for Moose here. Okay, he's got the defense on lock. He is. It's tricky for him.
He was playing solo. Past tense. Because suddenly it's going to dirt. It doesn't kill off of this. Certainly. No way. Moose lives this. No blue in sight. The Dutch Destroyer is on top. Eviscerating the Cinderella story. Nope. Snow White story. Nope. Moana story of a lifetime. Atlas-sama is your Ultimate Burst 2025 champion for Bleach Rebirth.
Domination there. That was crazy. For a second, it looked like the adaptation from Moose with the switch up was going to put in work, but Atlas, he got it down. He got his huge damage. The SP2s, he clutched that up. And despite we got a lot of Yamas here, Atlas proved himself.